Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's is February 1959 of Practical Wireless. 1 shilling and threepence, as they say. Nice little draft there, designing some circuit board. There's the contents: push button, multimeter, matching tape recorders, servicing, radio receivers, control, etc, etc, etc. Thanks for tuning in. The last one, quite a few people liked it. It was quite a good video. I'm very happy for that. So thanks a lot, people, for tuning in. There, look at this. Electrolytics. That's a big cap. Wow, this is a new one. This wasn't in the last 2 copies. So, yeah. And look. These are the shops. This is, they took out whole pages. Like, this whole page here is for Concord Electronics, 69 Preston Street in Brighton. It's probably still there. We're going to have a look. You never know. But look at the things like they used to do years ago. It's lovely, isn't it? Wow, look at these. Now there's a few things. An AC/DC multimeter kit. Buy a kit. Everything's a kit. Beginners super het, is it? All these things, look, last few. High fidelity amplifier. Wow. Electronic precision equipment. That's what I'm saying. They took out whole ads. I don't know if these were like cheap cheap ads, or was it so massive that everyone could afford big ads in papers? I mean, I think this was quite a big magazine in its time. I don't think it was a little thing. I think it was quite big. Where are we going here? Where are we going? This one's going to be a bit longer than the other ones, because I want to show a bit more. Yeah. Like mains transformers. This is from Jukes & Co. No telephone numbers. Oh, there's one there. There's a telephone number. Is that a telephone number? ILF 6. These are numbers before they were proper telephone numbers. Well, I suppose they were proper telephone numbers, but I mean before the ones we recognise now. I mean, what number's that? I suppose you would have to phone up the operator and go, can I have TILF 600, 6001 and 3? I don't know. Tell me how you would have done it. I don't think anyone would probably be alive now who remembers all that. And look at that nice solo soldering. All these are all hand-drawn pictures on a draft table. No computers. No electronics like mobile phones. No nothing. These were all hand-drawn on a draft table and then printed out. I wonder if these were all block printed at the time. Do you know when they used to do the block printing? Who knows? I mean, they look like pictures because they've got you know, soldering equipment. Adcola Products Limited. Clapham High Street, Southwest 4. Another telephone number, look. Macaulay 4272. That's like the old films, isn't it, when they used to say it. Crazy stuff, man. I absolutely love looking through these. Look at the prices of them, man. £41, 10 shillings. What's that for? The Truvox tape deck incorporating precision assembled and tested. HP deposit. Higher purchase, that is, HP deposit. Wow. That's a lot of money for this times. For 1959. That is a lot of money. £41. Who could afford this? It's a lot of money now. Yeah. Stern Radio Limited, Fleet Street. Absolutely affluent address to have a shop in Fleet Street. It must have been the same then than it is now. Mullard Designs for the Home Constructor. £10. Do you know what? I've noticed something. Right, let me just hold on 1 minute. If you notice, right, I'm just getting it up. This is like 1957. Okay, and that one's 1959. Right. There's not a lot of mentions of, if you have a look on the old video, there's not a lot of mentions of pounds in there. It's normally like low amount of money. And all of a sudden, we're talking big money now. We're all mentioning like pounds everywhere. And that's only like sort of 2-3 years. Sort of that's well, 1.5 years actually. Why is everything look changed? Let me just get it out again. Unless I'm going mad. That's the little thing in there. Advertisement. Let me try and find something. Oh, there is. Sorry, there is. Don't listen to me, I'm just talking poo. Yeah. But it just seems to be a lot bigger now, money-wise. What's that? Absolutely no pre-cleaning with the Victor soldering tool. £2 and 2 shillings. Get it while you can. For heavier materials and work, the 6 to 12 volt Venom soldering tool is available at £4 and 4 shillings. Twice the amount. That's convenient. That's exactly twice the amount. But look, if you want any tubes, valves, guaranteed all tested before dispatched, then give them a call and they'll have them sent out to you. There's the terms: cash with order or COD, cash on delivery, postage and packaging charges extra, as follows. Hey? Amazing. Don't you just love old stuff? I do. I absolutely love it. I mean, I'm like getting on a bit, but this is well before me. This is like 20 years before I was born. Well, 15 maybe. Battery charging. There you go. Get yourself an ultra linear 12 watt amplifier. What a fucking beautiful time to be alive. And that's from Radio Supplies Limited, or Radio Supply Company, Leeds Limited. There you go. Yeah. Get yourself on a television course. Famous Bennett College offers you this. If you fill that form out, you can get on a television course. These were the days when TVs were like, you had to repair them. You didn't just throw them in the bin. You repaired them. The good old days, I'll say. Coventry Radio. That's a nice advert. That one there. I'm trying to look through the phone and show it on the camera. Premier Radio Company. That's quite good pictures. Edgware Road, eh? And Tottenham. Got 2 shops. Wow. Look at that. £18, 14 shillings and 11 pence. That's a lot of money. What's that? New series cartridge complete Shelwyn. Oh, they actually just sell the arms off of record decks. And get your multi-miner. I think that was in the other one, multi-miner. Nice. Interesting BBC statistics. That's when the BB had some respectability. Look at that. Boom. What's he looking at? Marconi VHS receiver being used to report progress during Donald Campbell's record-breaking speed event. There you go. Look up Donald Campbell and see what he's doing. Donald Campbell, was he a world record holder? Speed record holder. Get yourself a push button multi-range test meter. There's the schematics of it. Listen, buy some of these. Well, I'm not telling you to, but get one of these off of eBay and build something out of it. I've got to do it myself. It's just, these just are everything, man. This is when Great Britain was great. I think now it's just broke Britain. A lot of money, not even halfway through it. I'm already 30 minutes in. Get yourself an Armstrong radio. Is that 12? Is that with valves in it? 12 valves? Price 37 guineas. I don't know what the guineas are. And what's this? Oh, hold on a minute. Look at Bulls. Bulls valves. Look how many he's got. This man has got more valves than anyone. The Great Britain's valves. Flick through. Do you want one? And what's this? He's built something. Servicing. There's another part of it. to get that schematics. Tell me you don't love it, man. Where'd you get this now? Nowhere. What is it now? Oh, look at that. I bet if you had one of them now, it'd still be going strong. Imagine having a business in these days. And you're advertising in this. You know, got people coming in, giving you cash, speaking to each other. You know what I mean? Not none of this, like just click, collect. B. Alder, Adler and Sons. Nice family business in WC1. Wolfdale, that's a big company. They've been around for many years, Wolfdale. Big respectable company. Well, tell me, man. You know, you ain't gonna never buy nothing ever again that's ever gonna do this. Where they're gonna show you like the schematics on your what you bought or anything. Nothing. Tape recorder matching. Man, I'm only halfway through this book. Better start making some moves. Printed circuits. Look. Sitting there doing some old work. Look at this soldering iron, look. And the test meters, look. Wow. Amazing, that. Absolutely amazing. Making an own meter. There you go. You can make one. These books have got everything. There you go. Radio, television, electrical repairs. Get yourself the book. Post it now. Give them a call. You got a phone number? No, we ain't got a phone number. Send it off, and they'll send you a television course from 1959. Oh, we've got another little thing. Here it is, the new edition. Radio and television, 1959. Amazing, look at that. Every one I've opened so far, I've got a little leaflet in them, pamphlet. You've got to love it, man. Send it off. I think these are more nicer than the actually books, than the magazines. Some speakers there. I'm going to flip through a little bit because it's getting a bit long. I don't know if you like the long ones. Oh, what's this? Ex-government reference numbers. What's this? Further list of resistors and capacitor numbers. Eh? There you go. Ex-government reference numbers. Read that. Press pause. Motec tape deck. And there's some more of them numbers from the ex-government. illustrated catalogue. I've got a few more of these, so stick around if you want. Electronics, Fleet Street. A lot of them in Fleet Street. I mean, that's normally like newspaper sort of area, but maybe this was so big at the time that this was much bigger than the newspapers. Who knows? But yeah, Fleet Street is renowned for being a media place, which I suppose this is media, really. That's a nice set of speakers. Wouldn't mind them. News from the trade. There you go. Some of these are beautiful drawings, aren't they? Absolutely beautiful. Printed circuit reliability from the Mullard. There you go. Nice. Man, it's getting long, this video. Sorry, people. Just thought I would do a bit longer one. What's that? What is that? Coil kit. Oh, okay. Try buying that now. You'd never get that anywhere. Signal generators. Do you know, see them, that boot sales for like, you used to see them for like £10. You don't really see them a lot now. I think people woke up to what they're actually worth. But you used to see them cheap, and I never picked one up. I just used to walk by them. And I wish I did now. I wish I had a nice old signal generator. Even if it's just to look at it without even using it. You know, yours for 10% deposit. Already getting people into debt at that years. You can build any of these at low cost. Any of them. Not much more. You can go to PC Radio Limited, Goldhawk Road, Shepherd's Bush. We all know where that is. Oh, is that Lasky's? Easy to build radios. Hey, where did you get that offered now? Easy to build radios. Nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. Why save up for a test set? You can have one now. Hey, why save up? How much is it? Does it say? Look at it. What's that? Tester scope, mains tester. Done. Right, I think we've done enough. The last page, it's a bit mouldy in here. The last page is the blueprint one, which is always on the back. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one. Hi, welcome back to the channel. Today's video is about this Practical Wireless magazine from July 1958. Just going to have a look inside it, quick flip through it. Nice little receiver there. So 1 and 3, that's 1 shilling and 3 pence, old pennies. Which is equivalent to what, 8? Something like that. Yeah, look at this. EMI, that was in the last video I put up. Practical way of learning at home. So they sell all the kits. Everything, a nice little, what's that there? Sputnik special. Mini 7 pocket transistor portable, ultra sensitive. Henry's Radio Limited, 5 Harrow Road, Edgware, Paddington, London, W2. Oh look, that's the EMI Institute in Hayes in England. EMI factories. Wow. Free brochure there, look, if you send off for it. May still get it, don't know. Nice equipment there. A lot of these are all mail order as well. I suppose it's a bit like it is now, really. It's all sort of mail order now. So here's the valves. Bentley Acoustic Corporation, Chalcott Road, Northwest 1. Please inquire for any valve not listed. And there they all are. I bet these would have been the most popular ones. And then the rectifier ones. There, look, fully guaranteed. Maybe these were used, because I know they buy a lot of them as well. Hi-Fi Centre. Where was that? Does it say down the bottom? In Fleet Street, London EC4. Wow, I want to see that there now. Very expensive road. What's this? Soldering equipment. Okay, old soldering iron. Tape transcriptors. Radio supplies and leads. RSC A8 ultra linear 12-watt amplifier. And there's some tubes for TV, tubes and speakers. I suppose years ago you would have just repaired your TV. There's no way on earth you would have thrown it away. It was like, could be like a month's wages or something. You're never going to throw it away. And here's the tape to tape, or reel to reel, which they called tape recorders at the time. It was only when, I suppose, sort of tape recorders of this size sort of came out. You know, the normal cassette tape. But they started calling them reel to reel, probably. I don't know if that's true. Just might have made that up. Probably just did. British achievement speaks in Britain. Industry was born here. A handful of men, the 18th century Britain, created power. A handful of others applied their work. This is an Operation Britain organisation advertisement. There's the editor, Practical Wireless, FJ Cam. Anyone knows him? Leave a comment. Oh, what's that? I want to go to Butlins. Look at that, an old Butlins advertisement. Wow. Look at this. I love this. See, I never would have found that unless I started looking through the book, the magazine. Original Butlins advertising sheet. And that's been in there since like July 1958. Wow. I wonder if Butlins would like this. But please send full details of Butlins Holiday Hotels. Your name and address. Also my friend. For your next holiday, choose from the holiday camps at Filey, Skegness, Clacton in England, Ayr, Pawley, Mosney, and all year round holiday hotels in Cliftonville, Kent, Brighton and Blackpool. None about their main one now, which is Maiden. Is it Maidenhead or something? I can't remember. Look at that though. Love it. I've got loads of these magazines, as I said in the last one. I'll soon find out. And here we come to the schematics, beginners, correctional. I think that was in the same one as well. Nice hi-fi AM receiver. It's all build your own. Get the kit and build it. Look at that. How to make a self-contained high-quality receiver using the Mullard 510 amplifier for the output section. Full cabinet constructional details will be given in subsequent issues. There you go. So you buy the magazine, and as you get every month, you get a bit more instructions. Amazing. No room in your house? Get yourself a shed. Oh, we can all relate to that, can't we? What's this guy doing in here? Look, standard musical pitch. That's some machine, isn't it? Shortwave broadcast, which has many uses. Wow, is that a broadcasting machine? Personal postal tuition. What's that for? Hey, Mr. Bennett, college tutor might have given in a room. Lasky's radio. Build this portable radio. Over 7 guineas. Is it guineas? The money in the UK years ago was crazy. Guineas, pounds, shillings. 240 pennies to the pound. Old pennies to the pound. New edition radio television servicing. Over 2,000 popular models. 7 days free examination. Suppose you buy that and learn how to do it. Normally they tell you how much to send on the yeah, look, monthly subscription of £10, pay £10 all in. So you either pay a monthly subscription or you pay £10 all in, cash price. The only thing there was around in those days was cash. What's he up to? Mr. Marmont's, is it? Situated in his garden. Ham radio. Still get a bit of that about it. I think it's big in America still. I love the way they give you a whole, like here, look. This is a whole diagram. A 2 transistor set utilising reflex arrangement. Here's the whole plan. Like a pull out in the centre of the book of what you need, list of components, of how to build yourself a little transistor radio. I'm going to do one of these. Don't know how I'm going to get the parts, because you probably can't get the parts. Like a ferrite rod. Don't know if you're going to be able to get one. I think that's what they're called, ferrite rods. Well, I've got a list there anyway, so I know what they would be called. Watts Radio Limited in Weybridge. I think that was on the last one as well. The Cosa Model 561. That's a nice one. Very plain. Well, it even gives you the a printed circuit chassis of the Cosa Portable. That's early days. Look at the soldering on there. Look at the tracks. Amazing stuff. Old Eddie's in Nottingham. Eddie's Knots, Nottingham Limited. Get yourself all above on new and guaranteed, all the tubes. Everyone was selling tubes. They were absolutely everywhere. More schematics. Exclusive offers. Transistor free. It's just everything's in kit form. You know, like a wonderful offer of an AM chassis by a famous manufacturer. £4, 7 shillings and 6 pence. Worth twice the price, that is. Worth twice the price. How about that? Oh, Smiths. Everyone knows Smiths. Look. You know, Smiths dials and clocks. They're in cars and everything. They're massive. Vacancies. Want a job? Give them a call. Exceptional opportunity for young men with knowledge of radio. Ideal working conditions, excellent prospects for ambitious people with initiative. Write, call or telephone Brighton 23472. Give them a call, and if you're looking for a job, obviously you've got to be a male, not looking for any females, but give them a call. You never know, they might still be available. Oh look, a little signal generator there. The Wayrad signal generator. And stereo kits from Jason. New designs for you to build. I mean, these would have been great. I mean, if you imagine if you was like young, or even now, if they sold your kits. I know they do ones from China that are just you got to have like eyes like a fucking bat. Well, not a bat. I don't know. You got to have some eyesight to do them now. How tiny they are. But let's not rumble on about that. Let's rumble on about this. Transmitter transmitting to pics. The simplest transmitter was described in our issue dated April 1958. Yeah, nice stuff. Beginners, you can build these easily. But you can build this tiny pocket or shoulder radio for 37 and 6. Is that 37 shillings? Cigarette shown for size. that was done nowadays is put a banana there. Banana shows for size. Oh, cigarette for size. Wow. Cigarettes in them days were looked on as healthy. And what's that means? Frying pan radio. Oh man, this stuff is lovely. Wow. Get yourself a frying pan radio. Who's got one of them? Oh, hold on a minute. These ones are wanted men and women. Qualified. EMI. They're with the times. Good on them. Program pointers. Get yourself one of these nice little radios for indoors. Look at the size of it. Another Armstrong chassis. Hole punches. Get yourself some hole punches. Extension speakers. Test meters. What's this one saying? Copper wire. Enamel tinned lits. Cotton and silk covered resistance wires. All gauges available. Screws, nuts, washers. Bakelite panels. Type coil formers and tubes. All diameters. Special offer. What's that? Germanium crystal diodes. £1 each. Where's that? Bourne Gardens, London E4. Get yourself some extension speakers. Wow. Lovely stuff. Tape recorder kits, look. Reel to reels. Tape deck. 2-speed, twin track. You can build a quality tape recorder. Build your own. Don't buy one. Hey, I'll look at this. This bargain of the year. Lions Radio Limited. Battery radio. Ever ready battery radio. From Liverpool. Bargain of the year. Mm. 21 ranges, multi-range test set. Nice little radio there, look. In the packaging, even with the ever-ready battery. They were, I don't know if they're still big now, but ever-ready batteries were absolutely gigantic. They were everywhere when I was a kid. Get yourself a nice record deck. Hey, do some scratching on that. Is that headphones? Nice pair of headphones, look. VHF radio manual. Croydon, Surrey. And there's Blueprint Services. In case you want to set out your schematics. And that's the same store. So that's it. That is Practical Wireless from July 1958. Editor FJ Cam. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. I'm going to put more of these out because I've got tons of these. So thanks for watching. Bye. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's video is about Practical Wireless magazine. This is June 1957. I think I've done May and July. I don't know where I caught this one out. I've got gloves on because it's showing a little bit of mould here. I don't know if it is mould or whatever it is, but yeah, Practical Wireless cost 1 shilling and 3 pence. Remember, 240 pennies to a pound in the old days. So here we go, let's have a little quick look through it. There's all your speakers and your home radios of Mitcham. I think that's in Surrey or London. Oh, it's Surrey, yeah, look, Mitcham, Surrey. Your Armstrong PB 409 radio. See it there? Some nice old stuff there. Chime light, whatever that is. What's chime light? This is a half light as well as a double chime, and you can make it in a couple of evenings for a total of only 19 shillings and 6 pence, including instruction post, etc. I like to try and read it quicker, but I'm reading it through the phone as I'm trying to hold it up. So yeah, mains transformers for sale. Anyone needs a transformer? There you go. A lot of old stuff. High gain amplifier. Seen this in the other two magazines. They're obviously advertising all the time. New, the practical way of learning radio, television, electronics. Complete experimental courses in science and technology. And there's the EMI Institute. So I should imagine you'd have paid money, gone down there, apply for it there, and choose your course, and then off you go. Couple of radios there. Where's that? That's the new Mullard House at night, showing the 88 foot long glass windows. Wow, new store. Look how big the electrical stores used to be in Torrington Place. Officially opened in April at Torrington Place. Bit of old time office furniture there with lighting. Remember, this is 1958, is it? 57. 1957. And here we go into the schematics and plans. How to build stuff. The new PW Hi-Fi tape recorder. It gives you drawings and everything, how to start making things. You've got to love all this old stuff. Plans for radios there. What's this? Northern Polytechnic lectures. Go to a few lectures and watch them. This is really, these sort of times is when it was really just took off. This is what it was all about here, these years. Now it's just like, get on the net, order yourself a radio or TV, breaks down in a year, sling it in the bin. These days, you wouldn't have been slinging nothing in the bin. If you couldn't fix it, you'd have been selling it. Selling any components off. An electronic timer. There's how you build it. There's the schematics. And there's a list of components you need. Where are you going to get that now, eh? You've got to fight to get schematics off a company now. There's a list of shops and stuff. Little adverts. And this is all from Radio and Component Specialist, White Horse Road in West Croydon. Open all day, Wednesday 1 PM. 10-page list, 3D. You had to pay for your list. Here it is. Here it is, a superb add-on converter. £5, 12 shillings and sixpence. Cash on delivery is 1 shilling and 6 extra. Plus 2 shillings, 6 pence postage and packaging. Wow, look at these. Got to get yourself one of these. Tape transcriptor. The audio fair. An account of some of the exhibits at this year's Hi-Fi exhibition. Starting a service department. Notes by a service engineer for those who wish to start a servicing business. There's the tools you need and a few of the test equipment. This is Build Your Workshop. Amazing stuff this. Some more bench drill. The old tools, that one-sided grinder. Why wouldn't you have a two-sided grinder? If the motor's turning, just have a two-sided grinder. Vice. There's going to be your power for all your different kinds of sockets, plugs. Shortwave section. The amateur communication receiver. There's the back of it on the insides. There we go, we found another little card. Look at this one. Reference book. Radio Television Engineers Reference Book. If you want to order it, it's at George Nunes Limited, 66 to 69 Great Queen Street, London, WC 99. Postage will be paid by George Limited. No postage stamp necessary. Over 1,600 pages crammed with information to meet your everyday needs. 45 main sections. 1,860 diagrams. 2,500 cross-references. Most up-to-date work of its kind in existence. Written by 36 specialists, radio and television engineers. No obligation for a 7-day free examination. Judge for yourself. Don't forget to order that. It's nice finding them in there. Found the Butlins one in there the other day. Have a look at them, go through them. It's more the same stuff as what I'm doing now, but it's still, this one smells quite funny as well. It smells a little bit damp, this one. Well, it could be where I've glued this part here. This is going to be another video. Communications receiver. Transistor circuit application, look. See, it shows you everything. Guaranteed valves. They must be second hand. Unless you order them and then if they don't work, to take them back and replace them. Everything was valves, wasn't it, them days? Yeah, look. Potted coils. Yeah. Osmore. 6th edition. Bentley Acoustic Corporation Limited. Wanted qualified men and women. EMI Institute. Must be big teaching there if they were looking for people. This summer's portable record player. RISF quality reproduction. There's your little transistor pocket radios. That's what I'm on the lookout for now, a few little pocket radios. I want to start looking to service them and make them, but you don't see them anymore. Some more test equipment and valves. Is that a car radio or an FM tuner? FM tuner. Looks like a car radio. That's what you don't really see a lot of there. Car radios in here. I did it myself. Get the Rodding Home Constructor's Handbook. Open to discussion. First class radio courses. Massive business this, wasn't it? Electronic business. Absolutely massive. Like half the world was involved. Famous German AM/FM chassis. And you think this was only, what, 45? So this is only 12 years after the Second World War finished. The stocking German things, you think they would have not bothered. Draftsman. Little job going there. Greater soldering efficiency, light soldering development, radio valve supply. Here we go, last couple of pages. Coventry Radio, component specialists. Cabinets and hi-fi equipment. Oscilloscope, miniature type. Is that the eye, is it? Portable test panels. Trace the trouble in a trice. Radio meter. And there's the blueprint services. The same on the other side. And that is the Practical Wireless, June 1957. Thanks very much for watching. See you on the next one. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Something a bit different here. I'm just going to want to look through these old magazines that I've had for a few years. This one's from 1958. Practical Wireless. And it just shows a few things like the old valve radios, how to build them. Loads of stuff for sale in here. I mean, from that May 1958. But all the valves that they sell, this is when they used to make them. I think they still make some. I think microwave ovens have got valves in them. But yeah, look at all these old transmitters and that. Record deck. Amazing old stuff. Multi-miner. Range test meter. Radio there. Nearly £11. RCA. What's that? Twin tape deck, is it? Looks like it. And there as well. Tape recorder. Yeah, it must be reel to reel. 8-watt amplifier. £8, 8 shillings. What's this? 1958. So let's go 1958. 1958. I can't go. If you want it built, it's 10. So we call that. If you see there, if you want it built, where is it? It's £10, 19 shillings and 6. So we just call that 11 because that's all that's going to allows me to do. Works out 200 and is it 58? Yeah, £225. It's not that bad really for inflation. Amplifier kits. Years ago, this must have been so much more fun than now. Sitting there building your own radios. And where was that? That was did I see? Yeah, look, Hi-Fi showroom, 23 Tottenham Court Road. I think it's still big for Hi-Fis and that up in Tottenham Court Road now. One of the main London areas. Yeah, look how much stuff was for sale. Buying kits, radio kits. And I bet that was like you'd save up a lot of money to get that. What's that? Round the World of Wireless. Mr. W.J.G. Brown of Cossa receiving the gold watch after 30 years service. There he is, getting his gold watch for 30 years service. Amazing. 30 years service. Yeah, look. Beginner's construction course. There's the schematics. Build your own wireless. A new series written specially for the amateur. I'd love to build one of these one day. Even gives you instructions here, look. I'd like to post one of these up. Look more. I don't know if it's the same one. It's got pictures of the valves. I think the chassis, are they all built out of aluminium, I think, or aluminum. More schematics. Just everything to build stuff, you know, like years ago this would have been like amazing stuff to have. Just schematics everywhere. List of components tells you all the components you need. walkie-talkies. They wouldn't have even known about mobile phones them days. I know they still do walkie-talkies now. Transistors in practice. I've got a few of these magazines, so I might go through a good few of them. Just for people to have a look. Make a comment if you like this sort of stuff. My radio and television servicing. Look at that. Who services TVs now, especially radios? Go and buy one, sling it in the bin. Look at that. What a beautiful piece of equipment that is. Imagine having that in your what's it called, on your desk. Record players. A switched FM tuner. That's what I'm saying. Look, how many projects are in here? It's just like list of components. Just so many projects to do. Look, everything. What magazines like these are available now? None. For you to do every project, I mean, this come out monthly. It's a monthly magazine. And imagine trying to do all these projects in a month. I suppose you would just pick one and that'd be it. TV tubes. They sell the actual tubes out of TVs. Cheap, quick and easy to make. You know? Everything comes from China now, doesn't it? And these days, you'd have had to order all the components, make yourself a chassis, and probably make yourself a box. You know? Beautiful stuff. Dulce. High fidelity at its finest. That's what I'm saying. They just sell you the chassis with all the components on it, and you build your own case for it. So you turn it into your own look. They do them everywhere, look. All of them. Servicing radio receivers. These books are absolutely amazing. All the mail order. What's Radio Mail Order Limited. Yeah, little handheld, look, transistor pocket radio. Personal portable radio. Buy loudspeakers, just more valves. Guaranteed, all tested before dispatch. But there's some good reading there as well. Transistor pocket set. Step-by-step plans. Make your own little transistor pocket radio. Why are they not doing these now? Little transistor radio kits. Look. All chassis. News from the trade. The old test meters, you see them about now. They go for peanuts now. Years ago, they would have been state of the art. like proper nice quality stuff. Still quality stuff, because you do still see them about. Look, wanted qualified engineers. EMI. There, you see it? Well, it's there anyway. EMI, massive name. That was in film, tapes, everything. Electronics. Don't know if they're still about. I think they are. Valves wanted. I see a massive box of valves for sale the other day, and the lady wanted £35 for it, and I thought, I didn't know whether it was expensive or not, because I don't really not into the valves. But then when I got home and checked, I thought might have been worth buying them. Little fault finder pen. Coventry Radio, component specialist since 1925. I love these old British companies. Yeah, I've got loads of these magazines. I think I'm going to go through them all. I'll have a look through and see it all. Blueprint Services. And there we go. I think the back cover is... Oh no, that is the back cover. And there it is. Practical Wireless, May 1958. Please like and subscribe. And thanks for watching.